Hey, I'm your host, Iridian Fierro. You know that I am a huge wrestling fan, especially WWE. And today I have an extremely special guest, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Cesaro. Hey, Cesaro, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am fantastic. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to have the interview today.
Of course.
You and Sheamus have become a huge part of the tag team division. Did you think that you two would be as successful as you are today?
Absolutely not. When we first started off as a tag team, we weren't really fond of each other or to be a tag team, but we eventually, became as close as we are today, essentially as brothers. And I would wager to say that right now we are the tag division. Once we realized the potential we had, we just figured we go all in and make the best of it, which is what we did. So we are 4-time Raw Tag Team Champions, and we're very excited to come to the United Center on Saturday to prove to everybody how good we are.
Yes, and trust me, Chicago is also excited to see you guys perform. Now, Saturday is a live event. Can you talk a little about how live events are different than ones that are recorded?
If you're coming to a live event, it's going to be much better than watching it on TV. I mean, watching it on TV is pretty cool, but if you go to a live event, there's just nothing like the atmosphere. And especially, this is the first time in over 20 years that we've been at the United Center, and everybody's going to be there. I mean, of course, myself and Sheamus, the bar is going to be there, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Kane, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Roman Reigns, and, the atmosphere at a live event is just so special. It's just like magic, and there's nothing really to describe it except once you've been there, you become a lifelong fan.
You were a rugby player before you were a wrestler. So what made you want to change sports from rugby to wrestling?
Wrestling was always my passion. Even when I was a kid, I watched wrestling growing up, and when I had a chance to try my hand in that, I immediately jumped on it.
Cesaro, since you do have experience from going from one sport to another, what is your opinion on Ronda Rousey joining the WWE?
Well, I think it's great. It got a lot of new eyes on WWE. I love the media who maybe sometimes wouldn't cover WWE. Covered Ronda coming to the WWE. So she's a big fan of wrestling and of WWE, and she knows her stuff. And she's just very excited, as you can tell, whenever she's on TV. So I think it's going to be very exciting to see how she's doing.
She is making an impact, and you guys continue to make impacts too. Every match that you guys have makes an impact. What has been the toughest match that you have been in so far?
For me, I would say every match, every night is tough. And that's mainly because me and Sheamus are extremely competitive, and we always make it very hard on ourselves. So we always try to have, the best match possible and go out there and perform at the top of our game. And we try to raise it every single night. If I have to pick one, it's really hard. I think the 30-minute Ironman match we had with the Hardys was pretty grueling. We had cage matches. We had tables, ladders, and chairs matches. Against the Shield. So there's a lot of them. Of course, the match in Los Angeles when I almost lost my teeth was no fun. So, there are a lot.
That match is probably one of the most amazing matches that I've seen you perform in.
Thank you.
Even after that, you kept fighting. How did you do it?
I would say adrenaline. It was kind of like, first it was just, a lot of bleeding and obviously a lot of pain. But then I kind of realized that I'm not going to mess anything up anymore. So let's just keep fighting for those tag team championships. And that's how much those titles mean to me and Sheamus. And that's how much, WWE and wrestling means to me and Sheamus, that no matter what, we continue to perform. I mean, Sheamus had his trouble. He got busted open last year right before Mania, and we just keep going. And that's just, I would like to think, is because we have so much passion.
Now, of course, the bar has a lot of fans. Do you have a most memorable moment with one?
Luckily we have so many memorable interactions with fans, because it's like all the time. Like every time we go to a show, there's fans, and It's usually when we meet kids, it's just the best because kids are brutally honest, and they'll tell you to your face when you're a jerk, or that you're their least favorite superstar. So those are always fun.
All right, Cesaro is ready to go for a little rapid fire. First job.
Johnson.
Favorite song.
Back in Black.
Any hobbies?
Listening to music and mowing my lawn.
Dream match.
Ooh, too hard to just pick one.
Winner of the World Cup this year.
I would really love for Switzerland to win, but if we make it to the quarterfinals, I'll be happy. I think Germany's going to take it again.
What can we expect to see on Saturday at the United Center?
You can expect just the absolute best that Raw has to offer. And, Raw is the A show, the better show. I'll be brutally honest about that. Everybody who's going to be there is going to have an absolute fantastic time. And I hope I see you there as well.
And, of course, Monday Night Raw is the A show because you and Sheamus are the WWE Tag Team Champions. You guys are the bar.
Of course, Raw is the A show because it doesn't just set the bar, it has the bar.
Well, I am super excited to go and see you guys on Saturday. I know that Monday Night Raw is going to bring its best, and I know that it's just going to be a fantastic time.
Thank you very much, and I'll see you on Saturday.